Hey guys, did you hear interest rates at 5.5%? That's huge, especially since we're at 7. So they've come down a lot. Hey, Travis Beck here with Metro Brokers, coming to you for the January numbers report. Everything's looking wonderful. The numbers, it's kind of, we have a mixed bag of numbers this month. And it's the last few months it's been that way. It's not an even, we don't know exactly kind of what's going on, but they're looking good. So what the major numbers are, the average and medium home prices for the Denver metro area, the average is up 2.83% from last year. It's down 1.5% from last month. The medium is down 1.1% year over year and down 3.3 since last month. So we're starting to see, obviously, the numbers fall off a little bit. Not fall off is not a good term, but we're starting to see it cool off a little bit there. Days on the market are actually up, or the days on the market are up basically 7% month over month. We're not even comparing to last year because last year was a stupid, crazy year. It's actually up 130% from last year. So that's what we're talking about. Just last year was a stupid, crazy month, historic lows, days, and so it's really hard to compare against last year. So the other thing is the active listings are down 13% from last month. They're up 250% from last year. Again, last year was crazy, so it's hard to compare. But the real stat from that is that the historic average decrease in active listings from December to January is typically about 2.8% decrease. So we're at 13% decrease, which is, to me, odd since the market, we're starting to see the market calm down a little bit. You think that would be going up. So, but it's not. So that's kind of the saving grace for us. The pendings from last month to this month, this is a big number, jumped 51%. So from December to January, it jumped 51%. And we definitely saw it in the real estate market, from out showing properties where you had days to think about it, where now things are moving fairly quick. So the other thing that really jumped is loan applications. So loan applications jumped 29% from December to January. And some of that is, again, December's a hard month. January, everybody's kind of getting going again. The interesting stats that I found that 2% of properties right now are underwater. So they paid more than it's worth. So only 2%. In the Denver metro area, we only had three distressed properties sell. So that means a property that they owed more on it than it was worth. We only had 3 in the Denver metro area. That's nothing. So it'll be interesting to see what that stat does over the next few months. My guess is, since we're starting to see a little bit of a calm down, it will be interesting to see how that plays out. But I'm not too worried about that. And again, the other thing that's just huge is interest rates at 5.5%. So I think if you remember months ago, I talked about if we see interest rates come down in the low 5s, high 4s, we're going to see the market take off, and we're starting to see a little bit of that. So it'll be interesting to see kind of what happens over the next few months with inflation, with kind of the recession of the rest of the U.S. The stats that we're seeing show that right now is a phenomenal time to buy. This may be the cheapest time to buy in the next 5 years. I was listening to somebody the other day, and they're thinking that this is the best time to buy because the market's just going to be, once the interest rates come down a little bit more, the market's just going to go up. So if you know of anybody, kids, friends, neighbor, coworker, somebody at church, we'd love to help them. In fact, we're a little bit low on our closings this year, so we need your help. Who is it you know? So if you enjoy these stats, if you enjoy all this stuff, we'd love to help whoever you know. Just give us a call, refer them to us, and we'd be happy to help them. Hopefully your January's over. Hopefully your February is as good as your January, but it warms up and we actually get some good sunshine. One stat that I heard the other day that in the last 13 years, it's the first January we did not have a 50-degree day. It's crazy. Colorado always has 50-degree days. But if you're like me, you still have 4.5 feet of snow in the shade. So it's nuts. So hopefully all is well with you guys. Call us if you need anything. Love you. Have a great day. Talk to you later.